it's like all I can do is really just go out and, ball for him, because I know that's what he would have wanted me to do.
Joseph Tachiki touched many lives. The 15-year-old was a captain on the junior varsity football team at Venice High School. But a pair of devastating brain aneurysms took Joseph in September of 2016. Lineman Joseph Silva credits Joseph as being the first person to welcome him onto the football team and became one of his closest friends.
Yeah, it was just really difficult at the time losing him, but now it's been 2 years. I think it was like last week, it was about 2 years now since he's been gone, and he's just, it's crazy to think about still, and I think without him, I don't think I would have been, the player that I am or the person that I am, because he just has that type of impact on people.
It's the inverse of a lesson often taught in football. Players are taught to form bonds and become brothers. But what happens when that gets torn away?
I felt like I was gaining almost, the bigger brother I never had, so it was just kind of, we got pretty close, and it was just difficult, when everything had happened, because it was, I think, about 2 or 3 weeks into the season, he had started feeling weird on the Thursday, and then he got checked on Friday. He went for a concussion protocol, and they had seen something in the scans, and he had 2 aneurysms, and I remember one was near the brainstem and one was further off. And the character he wasn't scared, really. It was kind of amazing seeing how, he was just ready to get over this thing. He wanted to get back on the field, play with all his other, his teammates, and he really just, he saw it as an obstacle, and that he could get over, and he was, that was just his mindset. Nothing really scared him.
You keep going, Joseph says, and you never forget.
He's always in my heart, and just, I always take a marker, or to my undershirt, put the 56 on there, so, his number's always under there. And eventually, on the back shoulder, I'm gonna get the 56 tattooed on my shoulder, just so he's always there with me.